This Christmas, I've decided to do something good. For a long time, have noticed, particularly around Mullumbimby, but in other places as well, that there are some men that don't seem to actually wear shirts, or even own a shirt. Some of them I don't think have ever even known what a shirt actually is. And I do feel for these poor chaps, because I do feel that, you know, they are a little shirt impaired. And while I do think, yes, it's okay to not wear the shirt in appropriate settings, like at the beach, or if you're digging a hole, or I don't know, if you're having a shower. But I think if you're shopping, you know, in a supermarket, like the other day, and this chap in front of me, and you got no shirt on, it's a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to be a prude, but it's a bit creepy. Like, and if I have to sit in a cafe when you've had your big no shirty, sweaty body on the chair, I don't really want to go and suck up your sweaty sort of, you know, stuff that could have been sucked up by the shirt. Now, look, I know it's hard to handle, I know it's hard to hear this, but we'd like you to put your shirt on, and perhaps, you know, find a shirt. Now, I do realise that some of you, as I said, may not know what a shirt is. Now, look, the dictionary definition of a shirt is, if you might have seen them, there's an actual thing. It has like a sleeve, like a thing over the arm, has a neck hold, put your neck through, has an opening up the chest generally, but sometimes it can just go over the top. Now, that is actually technically shirt. You know, you can try them, it's amazing. Now, I do wonder sometimes how these chaps lost their shirts. Perhaps it's, you know, as they say, it's an act of generosity, as the good Lord Jesus Christ did say, you know, that in acts of generosity, you should give, in fact, the shirt off your back. Thanks, Jesus. Thanks for that. Thanks for actually encouraging people to actually give the shirts off the back. They're not wear the shirt and actually have the no shirt. Or perhaps, you know, they've lost the shirt, you know, in some sort of, you know, lost your shirt in some gambling sort of thing where, you know, some market sort of GFC crash and lost in the shirt. So I do have some empathy, and we'll keep an open mind that perhaps the chaps I've noticed not wearing shirts have had some sort of misfortune or incredibly, they're so generous every time they see someone they give them a shirt. But I don't know, I have noticed though that the only people that don't wear shirts have really buff chests. I don't notice a lot of sort of fat chumpy guys or really, really hairy guys not wearing shirts. So I do feel there might be a little bit of the showing off the old bufferama chest. Like the other day in Mullum, I think every other guy didn't. I know it was hot, you know, but I had my shirt on. You know, I feel the heat too. But I did notice it was like, I thought, is this, what's going on? Are we shooting hippie porn or something? It was like a porn casting. Every bloke with a buff, shiny shirt, they all look nude. You see them driving in their cars. Honestly, they look like they've got no clothes on. So, you know, I'm not a big, you know, oh, I don't know. I'm like, wear the shirt. You know, there was a period I do remember, and a friend of mine reminded me of the other day, when women, certain women in the feminist period started deciding that if men didn't wear shirts, women shouldn't have to wear shirts as well. It should be equal. I didn't hear a lot of blokes protesting this when women did actually decide to walk around without their shirt on. I had a friend that did it, and I wasn't particularly comfortable because I think she did, you know, I didn't feel comfortable doing it because she had such great boobs for the no shirt look that, you know, a woman with not, you know, you just did feel like everyone was looking at your boobs, and I didn't really want to make a statement like that. But I do understand too, there are cultures about not wearing shirts. In fact, there's this very sweet story, I think it comes from the 50s in a Pacific island when General MacArthur was it McCarthy or MacArthur? I can never remember. McCarthy's Park is melting. Oh, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Going on those dignitaries, you know, they take the general to the island, you have to greet them, you know, in the province. And the native people there don't wear any, you know, the women don't wear shirts, obviously, they wear grass skirts. And they're told that what they have to do is when they come through, that they find breasts offensive, so they need to wear t-shirts. Like, you know, they'll bought shirts. The women didn't like the shirts, they'd never worn things on their breasts and found them a bit scratchy. So when the general came through in the cavalcade of cars, the women didn't wear shirts, but they were respectful of other people's cultural mores, and so one by one they lifted their skirts to cover their breasts. I'm not suggesting that the no shirt people I see around here do that, but I'm thinking, look, mix it up a bit as well. You know, why not just no shirt, have a no shorts day? What about no pants day? Or maybe I shouldn't encourage that. Anyway, I hope you have a nice week, and just think about it. Just have a look at the op shop. Find yourself a shirt. It's actually quite sexy. Hey? Less is more.